CP Algebra 1. This is page 55. We'll go through 1 through 15 odd. So problem number 1, we have the absolute value of x. So remember, this is basically what would make this 0, and that would be 0. So you're going to add 7 to that, and you're going to subtract 7 to that. So 7 and negative 7. Those are our answers. Problem number 3. We have w minus 4 equals 11. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to set that equal to 0. And this is going to give us what we're going to go back and forth. So I'm going to go 4 plus 11 and 4 minus 11. So it's 15 and negative 7. Those are my two answers. So remember, we're turning that, setting that equal to 0 to solve that part first. Number 5, we have 2q plus 5 equals 17. So first thing is I'm going to take this and set it equal to 0. So I'll subtract 5, those cancel, so I get 2q equals negative 5, divide by 2, divide by 2. So q is equal to negative 5 halves, or I could say negative 2.5, just divide that on a calculator. So I'm going to go negative 2.5 plus 17 and negative 2.5 minus 17. So that's going to give me, let's see, that's 14.5 as one answer, and this will give me negative 19.5 for my other answer. Number 7, we have 2 quantity, or 2 absolute value, minus 4 equals 12. Remember, we have to move everything away from the absolute value first. 16, divide by 2, divide by 2. So absolute value of x minus 5 is equal to 8. Now we're going to take whatever this is equal to, set it equal to 0. So that means that 5 is what we're going to go back and forth around. So I'm going to take this and go 5 plus 8 and 5 minus 8. So my answers are 13 and negative 3. Number 9, we have 6, and then you have 5p plus 4 minus 16 equals 20. Let's add 16 to both sides. I want the absolute value all by itself. Then I'm going to divide each side by 6. Those cancel. Then I'm going to take this, and I'll set that equal to 0 and solve that. So subtract 4, subtract 4. So 5p is equal to negative 4. Divide by 5, divide by 5. So I get negative 4/5, which on a calculator is negative 0.8. So I'll go negative 0.8 plus 6 and negative 0.8 minus 6. So that's going to give me 5.2 for an answer, and this is going to give me negative 6.8 for an answer. And those are my answers. Number 11, 1 minus 2, 5 minus 2x equals negative 15. So let's move this over. Those cancel. Negative 2 times the absolute value equals negative 16. Let's divide both sides by negative 2. Those cancel, so I get 5 minus 2x is equal to 8. Take what's inside the absolute value, set it equal to 0, and solve it. So I'll subtract 5 because it's positive 5. Divide by negative 2. So x equals, it's positive, so 5 divided by 2 on a calculator is going to be 2.5. So we're going to go 2.5 plus 8 and 2.5 minus 8. So that's going to give me 10.5. And that's going to give me negative 5.5. There's my two answers. Again, use a calculator to get these, okay? Number 13, we're reviewing from what we've done. So I get 6, y plus 2 equals 3, 2y minus 7. First thing we're going to do is we're going to distribute the 2 over the parentheses. I'll distribute this over the parentheses, so that's equal to 6y minus 21. Let's get rid of the 6y. I'm going to move that over to here. Those cancel, so I get 12 is equal to negative 21, and that's not true, so there's no solution to this one. Number 15, I get m over 4 plus m over 2 equals 5 over 8. Let's clear our denominator. So 4, 2, and 8 all go into 8, so I'm going to multiply everything by 8 over 1. So 4 goes into 8 twice, so 2 times m is 2m. 2 goes into 8 4 times. 4 times m is 4m. 8 goes into itself once. 1 times 5 is 5. So I'm going to get 6m equals 5. Divide both sides by 6. So m equals 5 over 6. Okay, let's move to page 57. Page 57. So they have a star times a smiley face plus a cloud is equal to a heart. Let's pretend I can draw a heart. So I want smiley face all by itself. So I'm going to subtract cloud from both sides. That gives me star times smiley face is equal to the heart minus the cloud. And then star and smiley face are being multiplied together, so I'm going to divide both sides by star. So this is my answer. And it looks a little goofy, but it's called a literal equation. And let's move down. So we have like this sun looking thing. Let's pretend I can draw. And then this part of the circle minus this is equal to diamond. So I want to solve for this. So I'm going to divide both sides by the sun. These cancel out. So then I have this scenario, that equals diamond over sun looking thing. Then I'm going to go ahead and subtract this from both sides. Those cancel. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply everything by -1. So my answer is going to be slash equals negative diamond, because if you distribute that over the sun thing, plus a little wedge. Okay, so now I have 3, my favorite, my little sun, plus 2 diamond equals smiley face minus heart. Okay, I want to solve for smiley face. Okay, well, all I have to do is add heart to both sides. So I get 3 sun-looking thing plus 2 diamond plus heart is equal to smiley face. And there's our answer. So these look a little bit goofy, but we should kind of figure it out. So now we're going to change over to page 58. So we have 2x plus y is equal to 24. And we want to get y all by itself. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. Those cancel. So I get y equals 24 minus 2x. And that's done. Problem number 2, we have 3x plus 1/2 y equals 6. And again, I want to get y by itself. Let's get rid of that fraction. So I'm going to multiply everything by 2 or 2 over 1. So that's going to give me 6x. Those cancel. Plus y is equal to 12. Now I just have to subtract 6x from both sides. Those cancel. There's our answer. Problem number 3, we have f equals m times a, and we want to get a all by itself. So m and a are being multiplied together, so I'm going to divide both sides by m. So f over m, those cancel, is equal to a. And then the last one, I get p equals 2l plus 2w. We would like to get w by itself, so I'm going to subtract 2l from both sides. So P minus 2L, because I can't combine them, they're not like terms. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 2. Those cancel, so W is equal to P minus 2L, all divided by 2. Notice it's a big fraction. Okay, your homework for tonight is going to be page 59 and 60. And do all of them. Have a nice day.